So you already know how to shoot a professional video. Now, the next step is editing that video. In this episode, you'll learn about video editing. We'll go through the basic principles and learn about the main tools used for this process. We'll also be creating a video together. Are you excited? We'll learn how to edit a basic video for Windows and Mac. Let's begin. Editing a video is like cooking a meal. It's pointless to have good ingredients on the table if you don't know how to cook with them. You can have the best meats or fish in the market, the best pasta, but if you don't know how to marinate them together, you won't be able to prepare a delicious meal. Likewise, in video editing, it is useless to have incredible content on your smartphone and not be able to know how to edit them. That's why video editing is one of the most important elements in post-production. It's where we mix all the ingredients, creating a unique and appealing meal. Video editing is a creative and technical process where, based on a script, we use images, videos, and audio clips together to create a vision. In editing, we organize, select, and join multiple fragments of different audio and video clips in order to create a unique video. In order to edit a video, we'll need a program. Nowadays, you can choose between a wide range of editing programs. If you want to edit directly with your smartphone or your tablet, the most common programs are Splice, KineMaster, Quick, iMovie, and Animoto. All of these can be downloaded in the App Store on your smartphone, browsing Video Editor, or writing the name of the program. These are simple and very easy to use apps. If you prefer editing on your computer using simple programs designed for beginners, you have a wide range to choose from. I recommend Filmora, Movie Maker, iMovie, or Pinnacle. However, if you're looking for a sophisticated video editing program that offers a variety of functions, effects, and advanced possibilities, my recommendation is that you use the same programs that the professional editors use: Avid, Adobe Premiere, Vegas, or Final Cut. As you see, there are endless possibilities, and it may be a little overwhelming, but I have good news that every editing software, basic or advanced, for smartphones or computer have the same main elements. Media Browser is a place where you will import your video content. A timeline is a place where we will combine audio and video clips selected to create a time sequence of the story. A program monitor is used to play back and preview the clips on the timeline. A razor is a function used to trim a clip. The icon is usually a pair of scissors or a razor. FX Panel is a place where you can insert effects, color correct, adjust the size, create transitions and movement, include text, and so on. Each program is organized in a different way. These are the main tools of a video editor. Depending on the program, the design will slightly be different, but the main areas will remain the same. Now that you understand what we've learned, you will be able to master any editing program. Of course, the most advanced ones require more time to learn as they offer many possibilities, but with a little more effort, you will be able to achieve it. Okay, we've already learned what video editing is, the most used editing software, and their common elements. Now I would like to go through a practical example, but before that, I want to give you some advice. And if you follow this advice, it will save you a lot of time. Before you start editing, even before you open the editing program, organize the material you're going to use. I recommend the following way. Create a new folder in an external hard drive or on the computer. Name it like the project you're working on. In this case, we're going to call it Episode 2. Once you've created the folder, make different subfolders to save all the files you'll be using in the editing. I usually create the following subfolders. Project. Here we save the project file generated by the editing program, and you'll also have direct access to the project subfolders with renders and autosave. This system will prevent losing work done in case of an accident, a blackout, or a computer crash. Assets. This includes any type of file we'll be using in the video, and we'll organize them in subfolders depending on the type of media. Videos. We'll save all the video footage shot with your smartphone or camera. You'll copy and paste the files from your smartphone or camera card into the subfolder. Music. Here you will save the songs you'll like to use for editing. SFX. The sound effects you're going to need. Others. Logos, icons, and other visual elements that you may use in the edition. And last, in the main folder, we'll create a folder named Export to save the final version ready to be posted. It's important to follow these simple steps and save it to the same folder to avoid missing media. This occurs when one of the files imported from the project changed its location or it's removed from the folder. Remember that anything you use for this video must be organized in a specific folder just for this project. With this previous step, finally, the moment to steer the ship is here. Now we'll create a video using assets from an online library with imagery from Paris. But don't worry, because we'll dedicate a specific episode to discuss this in detail. For this purpose, we'll be using a very simple editing computer program. It's perfect for beginners. Let me introduce you to Filmora. The process is quick and simple. Go to Filmora's website. Click Try It Free. A file will be downloaded. Go to the download folder, open the file, and install it. It would only take a few minutes. Once installed, open it. First thing we'll do is create a new project. The software's welcome screen will appear on the screen asking you to create a new project or open project. You're already inside the program. This is the editing workplace of Filmora. Some stuff looks familiar to you, right? Here's the timeline. Here's the browser where the project's assets will be imported. The playback will preview your import media files and clips on the timeline. Here, at the top of the window, you'll see the rest of the functions and effects. Some videos are already shown because Filmora is linked to Filmora stock, an image database to be used under license, but we'll get into that later. Okay, the next step is importing the images into the project. In the upper left corner of the video editor, we'll be able to see the Import button, click on it, and then select Import Media File option. And then we'll navigate to the location on our hard drive where the footage we want to edit is stored. Remember, the Assets subfolder. Here, double-click on the Video subfolder, and we'll select the ones we need to use in the project. Then click on the Import button. We'll repeat the process to choose the music in the Music subfolder. Once selected, all the icons of the files will be shown in this panel at the browser. Now we select the video clips we want to use from the browser, these 9, and we drag them into the timeline to edit them. My advice is to use the same resolution for both filming and editing. Since we're also using a song, I'll select a song from the browser that we're already imported and drag it to the timeline. Now that we've imported the videos and music we're going to save the project, select File and click on Save As. And then we look for our folder project. Name the project Episode 2 and click Save. We already have our images from Paris, as well as the music added into the timeline. Double-click on each of them so we can edit them. Let's see what we can use from these clips. We cut from here to here, and we keep this part 3 seconds. With this clip, we're going to select 3 seconds to be used for the end. With the remaining clips, we are going to do the same. We'll select the segments that we like the best. Okay, we have the shots established and we'll edit them in the order we like. Now, I would like to add a title at the beginning. Let's go to titles options. As you can see, you have several text template designs to make your projects more appealing. We'll choose this one, as I like it a lot. Select and drag into the beginning of the timeline. Double-click in the text, and a panel is shown where you can write whatever you want. I'm writing Paris. Easy, right? Now I'm including a transition. I'm selecting Fade, and we'll place one at the beginning and another at the end of the video. Ready? Let's see how the complete video looks. Let's watch on playback. Well, it seems as we have our video edited already. Now we just have to export the video and share it. In order to do that, we'll click on Export. In the Output window, you can easily select the video file format in the Format menu and optimize the video for different devices like smartphones, iPads, or gaming consoles such PS4 or Xbox One. On the Format tab, we'll select the most common video format mode in 1920 by 1080. If we want, we can export the video to Vimeo or YouTube directly. If we don't, once the video is exported to our hard drive, we can share it on all of our social media platforms. Then, we'll give a title to the video and select the folder on our hard drive where the video will be exported. In this case, the Export subfolder. Then, we click the green Export button, and that's it. Now, you can see how useful it is having a previous folder organized. Simple and quick, right? Now you know all the basic steps for a beginner's editing program, and you also know about all the basic elements that will allow you to start in any program, no matter how complex. The next challenge is to go one step further and take your video to a higher production level. Therefore, in the next episode, we'll learn to enhance and make your video more attractive and appealing.